Good morning everyone. In today's video, I'll teach you multiplication and division of algebraic terms. Although addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is not there in reduced syllabus, the video which I have been making is for recalling your memories from class 5 onwards. In class 5, you have done algebra, you have done addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. In class 6, new syllabus, the reduced syllabus says that you just need to go through introduction of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Introduction is not enough. That is the reason why I am teaching it in elaborate form so that you have good foundation for algebra, because this algebra is quite useful in higher classes. So please be attentive and see how do we proceed with multiplication and division of algebraic terms. The first one is multiplication of monomial by a monomial. If you go to high classes, you have to do a chapter called exponent, or we call it as indices. In the particular chapter, there are some laws which will be needed in multiplication and division of algebraic terms. The first one is called product law. Product law. And this law tells you that when we have an exponential term, a to the power of n multiplied by a to the power of n, we can directly write it as a to the power of n plus n. A is called base, n is called power. So when we have like base, power gets added up. Bases are same here, so you need to add the power. Look at the example here. A multiplies by A. It has only base, no exponent, so we write 1. Look at these two terms, bases are same, so you need to add the power. A 1 plus 1, which can be written as a to the power of 2. And when we multiply a with a, we directly write it as a squared, because 1 plus 1 is 2. Second example, a to the power of 5 multiplied by a to the power of 3. You need to look at the bases. If they are same, add the power. 5 plus 3 is 8. Look at the third example, a to the power of 5 into b to the power of 2. Base is a, for second one base is b. You cannot add the power because they have two different bases. So straight away write a to the power of 5, b to the power of 2. No addition of power in case of unlike base. So look at the multiplication of monomial by a monomial. 5x multiplies by 3x to the power of 2. Monomial. So when we multiply two monomials, first you need to multiply the coefficient. Coefficient means numerals. So we multiply 5 with 3, 15. x squared, we write power as 1. We have same base, so power gets added up. You get x to the power of 3. This is called multiplication of monomial by a monomial. Look at the example here. 8x squared y multiplied by 9x cubed y squared multiplied by x4 y3. The given question has 3 terms. In between you have multiplication. So you need to multiply the coefficients. First, 8 multiplied by 9 is 72. 72 multiplies 1 is 72. You write the multiplication of coefficient numerals. Now you mark the like terms. X to the power of 2, x to the power of 3, x to the power of 4. So you write 1 base x. Powers you have to add it up. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. Similarly, you go for second variable. y to the power of 2, y to the power of 3. First one does not have power, so we write 1. Copy the base y. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. This is the multiplication of monomials by monomials. See the example. Let's take one more example. 3a to the power of 2, b to the power of 3, 4ab minus 3a4 b2. Look at this one. First term, second term, third term, coefficients, numerals, multiplied. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 into minus 3. Plus into minus is minus 36. So you write down the multiplication of numerals minus 36. Mark the like terms with pencil. A, power 1. 1 base is written. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. Similarly, you mark b. You write b. It doesn't have power, write 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. This is the multiplied value of monomial with monomials. Similarly, you have second type, that is multiplication of a polynomial by monomial. Polynomial by monomial. Polynomial means an algebraic expression which has more than 2 terms. Monomial means only one term. Example: 4x squared plus 3xy plus 4 by minus 3xy. Look at this multiplication. There are 2 methods by which we can multiply. First one is row method, second one is column method. Row method is easier, so you solve it by row method. This monomial you have to write in the beginning. Minus 3xy. Multiplication sign. and this polynomial you have to write inside bracket 4x squared plus 3xy plus 4 inside bracket. And once you write this monomial outside, polynomial inside bracket, you need to multiply each term. Look at the multiplication. First, you multiply the numerals. Minus 3 plus 4 is minus 12. Then you have to multiply the variables. It doesn't have power, we write 1. So you write x. Power is 1 plus 2 is 3. There is no y out here, so you copy this as it is. Minus multiplies plus is minus. 3 multiplies 3 is 9. Power is 1 for x, 1 here, 1 into 1. So you write x first and add the power 2. Y, you write y. It has power 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Minus multiplies plus is minus. 3 into 4 is 12. No variable, you need to copy the first one. This is one way to do. Row method only. Or you could solve it like this. Look at this one. I think this will be easier. When we proceed with multiplication, either you can solve it directly or you can write this. Steps will be more. Minus 3xy multiplies 4x squared. Minus into plus is minus. 3xy multiplies 3xy. Minus into plus is minus. 3xy into 4. Now you simplify it. Minus 12, power is 1. One variable, add it up 3y. Minus 3 into 3 is 9. X squared, y squared, minus 4 into 3 is 12. xy. One step is increased. This is example of multiplication of polynomial by monomial. I'll give you one more example. 9x squared plus 3x squared y by minus xy. Look at this one. Polynomial, monomial. Copy monomial first. Minus xy. Multiplication inside bracket. 9x squared plus 3xy. You can solve it directly or you write minus xy multiplies 9x squared. Minus into plus is minus xy into 3xy. It doesn't have coefficient, means 1. 1 into 9 is minus 9. Power is 1. 1 and 2. Add it up, you get 3. Y minus 3. Power is 1. X to the power of 3, y1, 1 plus 1 is 2. This is the multiplication of polynomial by a monomial. The third one is multiplication of binomials, two binomials. Binomial by binomial. Again, there are two methods by which we can multiply it. And personally, I'll tell you, row method is easier. I'll be teaching you both methods. X plus 3 and x plus 5. You need to multiply this. Binomial multiplies with binomial. Look at the row multiplication. You can copy any term in the beginning. X plus 3 multiplication x plus 5. And once you write these two, you do not write multiplication inside because bracket itself tells you they are multiplying. Look at this one. You write the first term, put bracket. You have plus sign, so you copy plus 3, again bracket. Inside these two empty bracket, you need to write down the second term, x plus 5, x plus 5. In both terms you copy. Now you multiply these two. X multiplies by x is x squared. X multiplies 5 is plus 5x. First multiplication is complete. Now you copy this plus sign. 3 into x is 3x. Again 3 multiplies plus 5. Plus into plus is plus. 3 into 5 is 15. You need to remember this. There are two like terms. And these two like terms you need to simplify and add or subtract as you have the sign. X squared, both are positive, we add it up, we get 8x plus 15. This is the multiplication of binomials by row method. You can proceed with column method as well. X plus 3. Just below this you write x plus 5. And then we multiply this. Look at the multiplication. We proceed from here. X multiplies x. You get x squared. This x multiplies 3 plus 3x. So once you complete with the first term, you go for the second one now. 5 multiplies x is 5x. 5 multiplies by 3, 15. Then we add it up. X squared plus 8x plus 15. See which one is easier and then proceed with multiplication. Let's take one more example. 4x plus 5y multiplies 3x minus 2y. Binomial multiplies binomial. Look at the row multiplication. First term you copy 4x bracket plus sign. Second term you copy for the first one, again bracket. Inside these two brackets you copy the second binomial, 3x minus 2y, 3x minus 2y. Now you have to multiply it. First term, numerals 4 into 3 is 12. X multiplies x is x squared. Plus multiplies minus is minus. You have to be careful with the sign. Plus, minus is minus. 4 multiplies 2 is 8. xy. Unlike terms. Plus multiplies plus is plus. 5 into 3 is 15. xy. Plus multiplies minus is minus. 5 into 2 is 10. Y into y is y squared. Like terms you mark with pencil. 12x squared you write as it is. One is negative, another one is positive. You have to subtract. Sign of greater is positive, so you write positive. 15 minus 8 is 7xy minus 10y squared. Multiplication of binomial by a binomial. Similarly, you can multiply trinomial with binomial. Look at this one. X squared plus 4x plus 5 trinomial by x plus 2. So you need to multiply this one with this. You can write any term. There is no hard and fast rule. You have to write this in the beginning or this one at the beginning. You can write anything. Because look at this one. Suppose if I ask you to multiply 5 with 2, what do we get? 10. 2 with 5 will be 10. So order does not matter in case of multiplication. You write down the first term, x bracket plus 2 bracket. Inside these two brackets you copy the second term, x squared plus 4x plus 5, x squared plus 4x plus 5. Now you multiply first one. X multiplies x squared is x cube, because x power is 1 and power is 2. Power gets added up. X multiplies 4x, 4x squared. X multiplies 5, you get plus 5x. Now with 2, plus into plus is plus 2x squared plus 8x plus 10. Once you get this, then you have to mark the like terms. X cube, 4, 2, 6x squared, 5x, 8x, plus 13x, plus 10. Multiplication of trinomial with binomial. But in class 6, you have to just stick it to binomial with binomial. You don't have to do this. I just taught you can multiply any polynomial by either monomial, binomial, trinomial, etc. So please watch the video carefully and look at the signs. Signs are very, very important. If you miss signs, the whole algebraic calculations will be wrong. So in this video, I'll conclude only multiplication, because it will be quite long if I carry on with division. So please do try exercise 9C, question number 3. You don't have to do number 1, number 2, leave it. Question number 3, you do number 1, number 3, number 5 and number 6. Question number 4, you do number 1, number 3, number 5 and number 8. Question number 6, do number 1, number 3, number 5 and number 8. Question number 9, 1, 4 and you do number 5. These are sums. You need to solve it so that you get used to of the method steps involved in multiplication. Thank you very much. Stay safe.